Happy New Year! Not yet. Well, actually. Is it New Year for Australia? I don't know. If it is, then it's really early in the morning, right? So you're probably not here. You're probably sleeping because you're tired. Hello, chat. How you doing? It's December 31st. Crazy. What happened? Where have we been? All right, give me a second. This is a weird time. I know. I mean, everything is a weird time right now. We're all in that period, you know, between Christmas and New Year, except that's what's coming, unless it's happening. But it's also a weird time for me streaming, so yes. The audio's quiet? Really? I didn't change anything. I've touched nothing on this computer since last time I streamed. So welcome on in. It's December 31st. It's New Year's Eve. And I'm streaming at 11 a.m. my time on a Wednesday, which is throwing me off. I'm like, it's Saturday. I feel like it's Saturday, right? Like, none of you are going to work. We're all celebrating or sleeping today, you know, like a typical Saturday, one or the other. And I'm streaming. My weeks are defined by when I stream sometimes. It gives me structure. So if it gives you structure, we declare today Saturday. What dress did you pick? Yeah, we'll walk through it. We'll walk through all the Simply Fashionlogical. Okay. Why are there lyrics in this music? I looked for a New Year's playlist and that's what it gave me. So let's just go back to something else that's not that. Nope. There we go. All right. So yeah. We're just gonna chill today. We're gonna paint nails for New Year's. I'm naked and ready. I'll tell you about my dresses, plural, and which one I'm ultimately gonna choose because people voted. Although I didn't make a real vote because I wanted to be able to skew the data if I wanted to override a result. So I just let people comment. But first, do you like my outfit? This is my New Year's streaming outfit. Guys, look, it has like rhinestone cord on it. It's absolutely stunning. And then I got a tank top underneath that's very disco ball shiny. But these are pajama pants. It goes all the way down. Like, how beautiful. They're like kind of silky. Love the color. Me too. It matches my chair. I am so fancy right now. Give me my tea. I say to myself because it's right here. All right, chat. This is the vibe today. Okay? So if you're not going out tonight or doing anything, you can be fancy in pajamas. Whatever. Cheers. Let us know in the chat, what are you drinking? It's 11 a.m. for me, so this is Simply Maple breakfast tea with an inch of oat milk. Could have put a splash of Bailey's or amaretto cream liqueur. I like that one. But I can wait. But it is the holidays, so occasionally we used to do that. Don't tell anyone at work. Oh my god, they're after me. They heard me. They heard me. CIA. I mean, we don't have that in Canada. But when it was the holidays, someone would just put just a tiny bit of Bailey's in our coffee or tea. Just a little. It's fine. But yeah, I have some friends who are working. I won't expose them, but it feels like that's like a tradition that people do at work. As long as you get along with your coworkers and your boss and everyone's cool. And then people usually get let out early. So maybe that's you today. I hope that if you are working, chat, that you get let out early. Like, if your boss doesn't let you leave at whatever noon is in your time zone. I mean, noon is the same in every time zone. Wow. If your boss doesn't let you leave at noon, they probably have ugly nails. cocktails and tapas. I'm at work and watching. Can't wait for 2026 releases. I have a dentist appointment. You have a dentist appointment on New Year's Eve? I hope they're not drinking. Yeah, okay. I mean, don't drink if you're like, have clients or patients, obviously. In my lines, plural of work, I never really had that. I never took care of people in my job. It's 5 o'clock somewhere or something. It's 11 o'clock somewhere. Who cares? It's Christmas. I mean, New Year's Eve, whatever. Work from home, but I'll be working until 5. Oh no! Working but chilling. That's the vibe. For anyone who is working, hopefully you're like just working and chilling. You know, you got the stream on the side, you got your tea, you're just cozy vibes. You're just maybe catching up on some stuff, but like you're not undertaking a brand new project that requires 100% brain power. You're just like, you know what? I'm just coasting. I'm gonna enjoy my time and ride into the new year feeling good. 5 p.m. in Polish Mountain Country here, and I need coffee. Otherwise, I will fall asleep with my friends tonight and miss Stranger Things finale. Oh no! It's time for an espresso. So, my sister got me this for Christmas, but you know what's funny? I also got my bestie the exact same. It's from Victoria's Secret. I got my bestie the exact same set of pajamas, but in black with the rhinestones for her birthday like a month ago. And my sister didn't know that I got my bestie these pajamas. I loved them so much, and I thought about getting a pair for myself, and I'm just like, I don't need them. Like, I'm not gonna buy them for myself, but I want to get them for my friend. And then my sister gave these to me, and I'm like, shut up. Did you know that I got these for my bestie? She's like, no. And I was like, so now I can have a slumber party with my bestie, and we can match. I'll be pink. She could be in black, but it's, yeah. Anyways, they're from Victoria's Secret, not sponsored. My sister bought them. And then she said they were expensive, so forewarning. Although maybe they're on sale now. They're probably on sale. That's how that works. And this top is from Simon's at the Rito Center Mall. I went to the mall, and it was like $12. So, good steal. Love that for me. Diamond Dash over Sapphire is the perfect New Year's mani. We're going to talk all about New Year's manis. Let me just see if I quickly missed something. Happy New Year. My surprise favorite polish from 2025 is Boom Toasted, and I'm not a gold girly whatsoever. Right? Me neither. I don't think like rich warm gold looks good on me. Also, everyone in the comments yesterday was saying I'm a silver girly, but Boom Toasted is like a frosted white gold. It is beautiful. That and Coin Toss, I have been unironically wearing on my toes. I wear Coin Toss on my toes, and then I switched to Boom Toasted when I like just felt like not glitter anymore. Both of those are absolutely stunning, even if you're not really into gold. I love the kind of like lighter white golds. I have Boom Toasted just sitting right here from Menchie Gang, but this month has been tough. Our family cat passed away at age 21. We got her when I was 13. I'm sorry to hear that, Anna. I hope everything, you know, we move forward in the new year with new memories and whatever people say to be inspirational. I think I have to make a speech tonight. I'm fucked. I'm not good at that. I'm only good at doing things like live, it appears, where I don't think the stakes are high at all, because I'm like, we're live. If I fuck up, oh well. You know what I mean? Maybe not. That probably sounds counterintuitive. I'm just acetoning the edges of my nail to make sure they're totally clean while I talk. But I think I have to make a speech. So for context, Ben and I are hosting a New Year's Eve party. Like, we had a Halloween party, if you saw that on Snapchat. And now we decided to do another party because party planning is just so fun. No, I'm being silly. I actually kind of like it. I don't know. I like decorating and designing the party and like finding a theme. It's like the creative direction process basically. So I needed another job actually. But no one pays me for this one. I end up spending money on it. But my theme, I mean, other than New Year's, is chandeliers. So like crystals and diamonds and like fake chandelier stuff. So we don't actually have a chandelier in our house. It's too simple, boring, and modern for that. So I bought some like chandelier-like strings, like just beads on a string from Amazon, and I draped it over one of our lights in the dining room. I don't think Ben likes what I did. He probably thinks it's tacky, but I think he thinks any decoration is tacky. But I'm just very extra. I'm extra on my nails, with my pajamas, with my outfits, like with my sparkles. And I told all of our guests that the dress code is sparkly wedding formal, but no one's getting married. Okay? Like wedding formal. So what do you wear to a wedding? Ben and I debated what dress codes meant. So we were kind of like confused. I guess like we haven't been to a very high amount of weddings. So it was kind of like, what the fuck is wedding formal? Like, I don't, when I hear the word formal, I think like boring but nice, like conservative formal. And that's not really what I mean either. So I was having trouble, like, what is the word I'm looking for? But it's also not cocktail, because that's usually like mini skirts and casual, more casual for men, I think. Christine wanted to tell people black tie. I thought black tie was like the right word. Like, think like ball gown or sparkly gown with like a bedazzled strap. If, you know, optional. You don't have to have a bedazzled strap. And like the boys can wear suits and ties. It doesn't have to be black to be black tie. I don't know. Just like look nice. Fuck. You told several people black tie, and I had to tell them that's not what you meant. Well, what does black tie mean? Like, just a black tie? Like, you can wear a black tie. That's kind of what I mean. I'm gonna bet someone will show up in a wedding dress as a joke. That'd be kind of hilarious. Honestly, if the wedding dress is like blinged out and sparkly, it would fit the vibe, so. Classy prom. Prom is a good one. So there's at least one person who's considering wearing their prom dress because it kind of fits. And I'm like, yeah, great. You got your prom dress. Your prom dress. It works. Maybe it's got a sparkle or two. It looks like kind of New Year's. It's a gown. Perfect. Great. My prom dress is just plain matte red with no sparkles. It's not really what I was thinking. Otherwise, I would have considered it. Sorry, heard something. I would say evening wear. That's a good word too. I could have just said evening wear, but that also sounds like we're like 68 years old. You know what I mean? Like evening wear. Like, okay. Imagine someone proposing at your party. Am I the asshole? Episode live. I mean, I did specify no one is getting married. So if someone proposes, they will have defied my direct instructions, and I'll be like, okay, you are no longer seated at this table. You gotta go. I'm taking your plate away. Which dress did you go with? Here, let's do that next as we paint our nails to match. But first, let's do a poll to see what chat's up to today. What's chat doing? I know it's early, maybe for some of you. For Pacific time, it's like you're probably still sleeping or at work, one or the other. What are you doing with your life? No. New Year's evening. All right, let's do going out / celebrating, like active celebrating with people, whether that's at your house if you're having a little gathering or you're going out. Staying in, going to bed. What are the other options? Working through New Year's evening. I don't mean right now, like at midnight, like to be specific. Are there any other options I'm missing? Right? You're either going out / celebrating, watching Stranger Things. Okay, let's do another. Hold on. staying in, maybe watch ball drop. Like maybe you're gonna turn on the TV, but going to bed is like, I don't give a fuck, I'm sleeping through it. And then working. Yeah, let's do that. Oh yeah, thank you myself for reminding me. Don't forget to fill out the HoloTago Opinion Awards survey for 2025 shades. We're collecting your feedback. It's due on January 3rd. Yes, you have homework over the holidays, but that's what's pinned in the comment section. I will... No, it won't let me paste it again. Will it? Motherfucker. Why does it do this? Copy. There we go. I will paste it again in the chat. But if you could so kindly fill out the survey, it's where you get to vote what was the best thing HoloTago released this year, what was the ugliest thing, and we collect your feedback because it's going to become part of my data stream, which is on January 10th. That's a Saturday. The big like annual HoloTago bestsellers, worst sellers. And then now for the last couple years, I've been pairing it with opinion poll data. So it's sales data, but also your opinion. So go on, let me have it. Let's go, where should we go? I'm gonna pull up my dress. We go to Instagrammy. Simplynailogical, that's me. It's already 2026 in Singapore. So where's the watch shrimply option? What do you mean, where's the watch shrimply? What does that mean? I don't know what you mean. I'm shrimply. We're watching. You're watching me right now. That's crazy. All right, let's see what chat's doing. What's chat doing for New Year's evening, specifically at midnight? 20% are going out or celebrating with people. 30% are staying in and they're just gonna sleep through it. They're like, no, I don't care. 48% are gonna stay in, but maybe like watch the TV, like turn on something and be like, hey, cool. Okay, now I can go to bed. It's 12:02. 2% are working. Shout out to those who are working through New Year's. Hope you have some tea or whatever it is, you know, to get you through that. But yeah, not surprised by these results. I think we did the same poll last year and it was pretty similar. I think I just forgot to add the working option. I mean, to be fair, fun fact, I didn't go out for New Year's or even like experience it because I slept through it probably for maybe 10 years, maybe like 8 years in a row, something like that. Only the last couple of years I was like, okay, I'll do something. But I just, you know, was working. Now I just work earlier. Not a huge fan of New Year's, especially in the UK. You have to pay for tickets to go to pubs. Like, cover fee? Isn't that normal? Anywhere I've been where it's like a big day, you know, where people want to go celebrate, there's like always cover charge. Sometimes, unless you're a lady, they just let you in free. Interesting. But yeah, cover charge is, I don't know. I thought like normal. Maybe not. Maybe it's not normal. All right, so let's paint nails. Actually, no. First, let's look at my dress. Plural. Okay, so yesterday I posted this reel and like 7,000 people had an opinion, which is stupid because like only 100 people talked on this one. Like, what the hell is wrong with the internet? Maybe it's just like outfit hauls or fashion vlog style stuff that people really like, or I don't know, But I'm like, what? Why are 7,000 people talking to me? Anyways, oops. I thought I was on Polished Mountain all over again. So I can't play the music, but it's playing Sabrina Carpenter. Is it New Year's yet? Okay, oops, hold on, let me redo it. These are the dress options. Ready? Option 1, gold. I'll pause it. Kind of a white gold, kind of like coin toss, boom toasted. It has a lace up back. Option 2, copper with like big, chunky, shiny things. They kind of make a little bit of noise when you jingle around. I actually like that color, copper. I think it's pretty. Sort of similar back with like a X cross thingy. Option 3, black with fake diamonds. Also a cross back thingy. And a little mermaid flare. Option 4, Ben called this the underglow dress, and he likes this one the best, which like literally no one said 4. 7,000 people, no one said 4. Ben's like, no, it looks like underglow. And I know what he means. It kind of reminds me of like Secret Society, but maybe a bit paler. And it is really pretty the way that the little rhinestones like gradient fade, like they're concentrated. See how it's like glimmering? They're concentrated and then they fade and then they get concentrated. I just don't think it's long enough. It's not like statement enough. It's more cocktail than evening gown, wedding formal, but no one's getting married. You know what I mean? But it is pretty. Option 5. Some people said this was like Marilyn Monroe. It's supposed to be like skin colored-ish. But like this dress doesn't show well in the bright lights in my closet. It's absolutely so stunning and sparkly when you're like half in the dark or it's like dimly lit and you like turn on your flash. It's like a bunch of tiny rhinestones, not sequins, rhinestones. That's what I've learned. So in ordering dresses, I tried to look for rhinestones, not sequins. The first 2 dresses were sequins. The black dress and this one are rhinestones. And I just find that the rhinestones are just like so much more beautiful in real life. It's like fake hollow versus hollow. This one is, I don't really love the back. I don't think it's like super flattering. It's like kind of weird, this like mesh thing. I wish it was like a crisscross back. But otherwise, it's simple Marilyn Monroe. The last dress, option 6, I think this is the most like statement-y. It has so many crystals. It literally looks like a chandelier. It does need an alteration at the back though. Like the gems are so heavy that they're just like falling forward and it kind of just looks like, I don't know, gems are like I ate a bunch of gems or something. Like it's like hanging because they're so heavy. So I would need to tighten the back somehow. But this one is like long and like almost like showgirl. Okay, let's do a poll and see if your votes line up with what people said. And I also have pictures here. So it's easier to look at it. We could look at it this way too. Where was option 1? That's option 1. Oh, we don't have 6 poll options. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna drop one. I'm dropping this gold one. No one likes this. So I'm gonna describe them as what they look like, not a number. This is the first gold one. I just don't think it fits well, and it's sequins, which kind of looks like less impressive. This is the copper one, which is sequins, but they're bigger, so they're kind of pretty. So I'm gonna keep the copper in the running. So copper, sequins. That's the back. Let's do this. Rhinestone Showgirl, I think. I'm describing this one. Rhinestone Showgirl. It's like really long. Like I should probably cut it long. Oops. I'm in the wrong order. I don't like Ben's underglow option. I'm deleting it. Unless we have another one. Let's see. Okay. Black with diamonds. This one is also rhinestones, not sequins, which is superior. If you're ever shopping for something sparkly, look for rhinestones, or hot fix stones was a term that they use sometimes, not sequins. That's the front. It's kind of like a gradient-y of rhinestones, but they're not, they're just very like clear. They're not anything like rainbow, or they're not like unicorn skin, like Aurora. Yeah. And then we could do this one. Let's call this like the Maryland Nude Diamonds. I'm calling that Maryland Nude Diamonds. It's very simple, but it would look like a chandelier. Okay, go. What does chat think? We've collected the data from other places. I'll go back and forth. That's the black dress. And just note that all these dresses don't really look that sparkly in my closet. The closet lighting is like, bleh. Not that one, I excluded it. Not that one, I excluded it. There's the copper. The copper makes me look tan. It's not as long though. It doesn't like touch the floor. And then there's this one, which is the showgirl diamonds, which in real life, it's very impressive. Like the diamond size on this one is like stupid. See? Like that's crazy. It's a lot. Okay, the zoom's actually pretty good here. Here, I can zoom into the other ones. Let's zoom into the copper so you can see the sequins. See, they're like very large sequins over top of smaller sequins. It's like maybe not the most like expensive looking gown. I mean, none of these were actually expensive, but just I get that the sequins are like a little more meh. But the color is actually kind of stunning and like different than your traditional gold or silver maybe. Just for show, I'll show you this, like why I don't like sequins. Like it just kind of looks a little cheap, and you can see the fabric through underneath, and the fabric is actually yellow. So I don't know. It's just not for me. You could see, okay, there. See what I mean? It's just like, it kind of matches these shoes perfectly. I do have other shoes though that are silver, so don't worry about the shoes. This is Ben's favorite underglow dress. This one I got at the Rideau Mall at Simon's. I think it's really like interesting. Like it's like unique. It's not like, you know, a dress they have in 7 colors, you know what I mean? But I just don't think it's New Year's-y for the gala style. But I like the kind of gradient of the rhinestones, and Ben likes the underglow effect. And there's the black dress. And you can see, load, yeah. So see, there's like some bigger diamonds, and then it gets concentrated, sort of, spreads out, and then it gets more concentrated. Hold on, you can see it more on the front. Which I think kind of does some like figure tricks, you know what I mean? Like by being concentrated at the top and then it like going out. It makes you look like you have a big butt, I think. But then it's tapered in the knee. So it's like mermaidy. And then there's the Maryland one where you can see, okay, there, kind of like, I think you know what I mean. Like these types of rhinestones look so beautiful when it's low light, not high light. But this is very kind of like maybe too close to my skin tone. I don't know. The back is a little strange. Like, what is this? What is this? This is like, it's like mesh with like a weird hook. Like, why didn't you just do a cross like X's like every other dress? And then it could be adjustable. All right, let's see what chat thinks. Chat says 72%. Wow, okay. Says black with diamonds. That is a huge majority. And then we've got split 10%, rhinestone showgirl, split with copper sequins, and 8% said Maryland nude. Okay, so you guys like the black with the diamond dasher taco. Wow, that's a big majority. There's no debate here. So I pulled the AI summary from Google Shorts. I posted this on Google Shorts, YouTube Shorts. This is what AI said, but AI can make mistakes. Pick my New Year's outfit and I'll paint my nails to match. Viewers overwhelmingly favored specific outfits with a strong consensus on their suitability for the New Year's Eve theme and the creator's appearance. Thanks. Like, thanks for, what does that even say? Say something. Top outfit choices. Very frequently, option 3, which is the black dress, was the most popular choice, frequently described as a stunning and perfect for New Year's Eve, with option 5, which was the Maryland diamond dress, being a strong second favorite, often praised for its elegance. An elegant lady. Appreciation for appearance. A large number of comments expressed that the creator looked stunning. Thank you, guys. Gorgeous or amazing in all of the outfits, highlighting her overall appearance regardless of the dress. Wow, Ben commented so much in order for this to be interpreted by AI. That's crazy. Outfit suitability and practicality. Comments occasionally offered practical advice regarding comfort, length for dancing, and how certain colors complemented the creator's skin tone and hair. Which I did see that people said I was a silver girly. Sophia said that as well. So there we have it. We're going with this dress. Black dress with rhinestones it is. There's no color in it, so. I do think it's very comfortable, so there's that, which is good. It's good to be comfortable. And when I eat a huge dinner, like, you won't really notice because all the diamonds will disguise it. All right, so let's figure out what to paint. Let's turn this on. I put together some combos. Now, I did this before I decided what dress I was wearing. So I just wanted to make sure I had like a good array of stuff that could work with any outfit, hypothetically. Munchy here. Let's just, hold on. Okay. Now, there's infinite numbers of combos on here. If you're prolific in HOLO THERE acronyms, then you'll know. You'll be able to kind of read the codes here. But part of my experiment was like, if I want to do like just really silver, because that would probably work with the majority of the dresses, like just keep it like silver, but also make it blingy or sparkly. Like I want it to stand out silver, not just one shade. What type of combo would I do? So I tried a bunch of different things. And it does depend on the light. And remember, it's not going to be super lit like this. It's going to be more low light. So something like a reflective taco, right? Like that guy would be more seen in a low light situation, generally speaking. And if people are taking pictures with flash. So what are you guys seeing if you can read what's going on here? So it kind of, in summary, this one, and this one have gift receipt as the base, which I did end up doing on my other hand. This is gift receipt with holomagnetic taco on top, done velvet style, which I'm going to leave regardless of whether my main hand is different. But these were gift receipt as the base, and then I tried different things on top. These three were world's first, the one coat chrome as the base, which is interesting. These three were Rider Diamond, the April Birthstone as the base. And then I tried a few things, including like putting Lo-Fi Lavender, just one coat of the pale purple. Because I was like, if I end up in like a neutral dress that doesn't have color, like I could make it a little bit purple, you know, or a little bit white gold. So these three were rainbow snow as the base. And on this one, I put coin toss, just one coat on top, just to see it's like kind of white gold off. And I do like that combo if you want to tweak the level of gold. If you're more of like a pale girly like me. I like how this turned out. It's harder to see in bright lights, but this is rainbow snow with halogen glow. The shimmer on top, it really does, like it does make it glow. But it's kind of like you got to catch it, you know what I mean? You got to catch it in the light. But I think that's a really good combo. Any holo glitter with one of our small shimmers on top look really good. You can't go wrong. Except wait, you can go wrong. You can go wrong if you put freezer burn on top because it yellows the silverness of it. So that's why this kind of like at the off lighting, like when it's like that, when it's turned, it looks a bit greened. That's because freezer burn is a blue iridescent, which it's the inverse of that color that will show up over a light color. Like if you put it on white, same thing. So I wouldn't put freezer burn over a bright silver, but I would put probably any of the others. I like how halogen glow looks. Scorched earth probably looks amazing. Diamond Dasher Taco, that one you can obviously spot. I did it a few times on top just to like add some chunk. And I think that might look stunning with the black dress because there's like bigger rhinestones. These ones I experimented with lo-fi lavender as the base or coin toss as the base. And on this one I have hollow, what did I write? Yeah, hollow magnetic taco done velvet-ish style. So see how it's like moving. I kind of like that silver hollow cast on top. That's kind of fun, like 3D. That was Silver Flake Taco and Diamond Dasher Taco, just to like make it more insane. You know what's interesting? Coin toss plus this is regular magnetic taco. It doesn't look good. It kind of made it look dirty. So don't love that. Maybe it just doesn't work. It made it more like dirty beige. So I'm not into that. But I do like Diamond Dasher Taco on top of coin toss if you want the true color of coin toss and then you want more bling. Then I went to one coat black options. So these four are all one coat black as the base, so OCB. So we've got Silver Flake Taco and Reflective Taco, which really catches the light on the angle. We've got Magnetic Taco and Diamond Dasher Taco. So see, this one was done velvet style too. So on the side it looks black, but then I rotate it and the silver kind of takes over. It's very hard to do that type of magnetic effect on a wheel because like you can't really get right beside the swatch. So it's kind of like sort of whatever, just enough to give me the idea. This one is one coat black plus hollow magnetic taco plus reflective taco. So it's gonna look black from some angles, and then other angles you're gonna see the hollow magnetic. So you're getting that like linear kind of hollow, but then also reflective. I do like the way the reflective is just kind of glowing, I think, and like sparkling. So I think wherever I land, even if it's kind of a lot, I do think just like Dasher reflective would really work with this, because that's what this kind of looks like in my mind. Because this dress is not holographic. Like there's nothing rainbow about it. That doesn't mean I can't have hollow nails, but I'm just, you know what I mean. If I'm trying to like look exactly like my dress with no deviation, it'd probably just be one coat black with reflective taco and like Diamond Dasher taco, and like that's it. But I don't know, I kind of want to make it a little more 3D or dynamic or something. Also, here's my other hand. She's really sad right now because she's so short, but she's just been doing like party planning chores, okay? So give her a break. I also broke my thumb. It's really bad. It's like injured bad. Like YouTube would demonetize it. Let's not, I don't want to hurt anyone on the last day of 2025. Okay. This is gift receipt, which is a silver frosted metal with hollow magnetic taco on top, done velvet style. I know I already chipped it because I did it like 2 days ago, and I've been opening boxes and random shit. But I love this kind of look where it's just like super classy and it almost looks like gel manicure. Like my nails look like thicker than they are. And I think it looks really good even on short nail lengths. Imagine that on my main hand, which is long. So I'm kind of leaning towards that. You could see where my head is at. Where's your head at? Where's your head at? That dress deserves smoke show. Yeah. I want to do a combo though. Like I don't want to, my thinking was like, what combo can we unlock that would be fun to do it? But it is kind of a smoke show coated polish. So there's no squares though. There's no square shapes. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. If you're painting your nails too, whether you're the 20% who's going out or the 30% plus who's staying in, go pee right now. Go pee before you paint your nails, okay? I'm gonna do the same because we can't mess it up. We don't have time to mess it up. We have a party to attend to, or you have your bed to attend to, one or the other. So I'm gonna run a quick ad. I will pee out the tea and BRB and we'll start painting. Let me know what ad you get. Hopefully it's for better times in 2026. And I will BRB. There's also this on my cool, really cool pajamas. It kind of looks like a boxing ring. You know, like in the boxing ring, they have like whatever. I don't even know what they have here, but that's what it kind of looks like. These are my most fashionable pajamas. All right, welcome back. I was on Snapchat and you're live? Yes! Because I told you. I wasn't lying. What's everyone making for dinner? What are you guys making for dinner? Diamond tacos. Are those fancy ant PJs? No, my sister got them for me for Christmas. But they are very fancy ant coated. Actually, she probably would hate them. She's like very traditional fancy. Not like glitzy glamour fancy. Like there's, you know what I mean? She'd probably think these were tacky. I love them. I probably wouldn't wear this shirt to bed, but I just thought it worked with the look. This is my streaming outfit. Maybe you could do one shade combo with accents of another combo. I like one coat black and gift receipt being two bases of your combos for that stunning dress. That's a good idea. One shade combo. Accents of another. CT. What did I just call CT? Coin toss, yeah. Coin toss with Diamond Dasher taco is incredible. It would look good if I was wearing like the pale gold ones. From that wheel, it's the one that most drew me in. Maybe I'd reflective taco for a little extra. I think if I was wearing the gold dress or like the Maryland dress, totally. But I think the black dress, I'm feeling a black base. So let me just pull what I'm thinking. Here's what I'm thinking. One coat black. I might change my mind as I go. OG magnetic taco, because I want more black to be seen and don't need the hollow in that part of it. Because then I want to do diamond dasher taco and reflective taco. Reflective taco is just a little sprinkle, so like it's kind of barely there. But this, if it's magnetized over black, kind of like how this is over silver, this goes silver to like a darker silver. But this will go silver to black. Like, whoa, she's changing. You know what I mean? So that's kind of what I'm thinking. But then I put these on top, and that's like represents the beads, the rhinestones on the dress. And then I need reflective, because when you take a picture with flash, it'll go. Okay, it's so extra, but I think it's gonna work. I think it's gonna work. Okay, before I change my mind. Peely base. Someone, I need to clean around here. Sorry, let me do this so don't fall off. Thanks. Okay. Birthday brat as an accent? Well, that would match what I'm wearing now, not later. Yes, I'm wearing peely base. Because it doesn't pop off on my nails usually. My nails are pretty good at keeping things on. So I just like the flexibility of being able to pop it off, or like kind of like pry it off later. But if you want your mani to stay on and not pop off before midnight, then yeah, you probably don't want to use a peely base. Bloop, bloop, bloop. So I'll use peely and probably a smoothing base. This one's getting really old. She's an oldie. Still good. Still good. You'd put star topper on one hand, but there's no stars in my dress. They're like crystal diamond shapes. Oh, sorry. You put them on. Okay. Maybe for your dress, yeah. Or your outfit or your mani. Are other people matching, like the 20% who are going out and presumably wearing something outside that isn't your pajamas? Unless you have fabulous pajamas, fabulous sparkly pajamas. What manis are you guys doing? And are you matching to your dress or outfit? It doesn't have to be a dress. Here, while that's drying, the peely base is drying, so I'm just drinking straight vodka. Cheers. It's water. Relax. I just was cleaning my other cup, so I don't know. I'm using this. Time to show the dress again. This is the dress. It is just black with plain, clear, fake rhinestones. They're not like a color. They're not Aurora stones, although that would be sick. I kind of like wish they were Aurora coated, so it's like a little unicorn skinny. That would actually be so pretty, but they're just plain. There's no color. The only thing color is my hair. The like bleached cherry happening. See, the red has faded. Now it's like bleached cherry. That's what I'm calling it. I usually match my dress to the mani and not the mani to the dress. Fair. I'm wearing unicorn #1 to give Stranger Things. Oh yeah, it's like I haven't watched Stranger Things this season at all. I know Ben has been. I generally like to wait until shows are done and then I just watch them on my own terms. Staying in but style. I would do one coat black plus reflective as an accent. No, I'm way more extra than that. You have off the grid hair. Honestly, like it's like I magnetized only the top. Hairstyle, not this. Like obviously I'm not dressed, like my face is just plain and so is my hair. What I don't understand is when like actual fashion influencers make those reels and they're like, pick my outfit. Like their hair is fully done. Their makeup is fully done. Like everything is done. And I'm like, aren't you filming this before you've picked? So how are you ready? Like I filmed this the day before or 2 days before New Year's. So obviously I'm not going to do my hair and makeup for no reason. Do they just do their hair and makeup? Probably for the thing. And then do it again for the event that they said they were choosing. That's too much work. Because if you asked me to, well, why not just wait until New Year's Eve, do your hair and makeup, and then try on the 6 dresses, and then film it, and then post the reel? That's crazy. No one, I don't have time for that. I'm literally trying to get ready. You can't like edit a reel. So that's how I know people are just getting ready just for the content. It's fake. It's all fake. Can you imagine doing your hair and makeup to make short videos? I mean, I used to do my hair and makeup to film a Simply channel video, but that was just like once a week. But I also liked doing my makeup. I certainly don't do my hair and makeup for stream. Sorry, guys. Unless it's like a launch and maybe, you know, I did overnight curls or something. Okay, are we almost dry? Peel the base. It's still like slightly shiny. You can tell when it dries down. You don't want to paint on peely base when it's a little bit wet, because then you end up picking it up. I'll show you. You can see my little yellow nails. See, the pinky still has some wet towards the tip, but the other nails look dry. Thanks for the 2026 calendar phone backgrounds. Yeah, you can go to HOLO THERE Instagram and grab them. Here, I show you. You asked. We heard you. Say hello to the 2026 HOLO THERE virtual calendar. There you go. Now you can have a new year in HOLO THERE backgrounds. Here, 8-bit blues. Let's see if I can. I didn't look at these before. 8-bit blues. Thirst trap. Stop bugging. Garden Party Taco, Small to the Earth, Coin Toss, Shooting Star Taco, Don't Be Jelly, Teal No Lies. That's just a very close shot. Trick or Trash, Cool Ranch, Plum Luck. Did I pass? So you can download those or grab them from HOLO THERE stories. Okay, we are ready to paint. I'm just putting on a smoothing base coat just because my nails always have like a little bit of ridging and I just like doing this combo. It's really like not necessary for people to do this, but I just like doing peely base and then smoothing base. Whichever one is right beside me is fine. Doesn't really matter whether it's the pink one or this one because you won't see it. But I just like smoothing base because it fills in ridges and it makes the whole mani a little bit thicker. And even though I'm probably going to put on 4 coats of nail polish, I really like me a thick mani. Okay, I am Polish Mountain Girl, so after all. You're wearing Glamethyst for New Year's? Oh, that's a pretty one, especially if you have like a pale purple outfit or something, or just pale purple pajamas. Does anyone have New Year's resolutions? Maybe oil your nails more? The year of better nails? Yes, yes. I gotta do that to my other hand. Like, what the fuck is this? I'm fired. No. I love the feeling of a thick mani. It's the drying time that gets me. Yeah, you just gotta let it like very much dry between coats. Make sure. All right, we are drying and sipping tea and thinking about how the year has come to an end and we gotta do it all over again, I guess. Is your top-down camera attached to the microphone? No. Why? Can you hear my camera? Nope. The microphone's attached to the desk, which is connected to the head bone and the shoulder bone and the knee bone. I don't even know the song. I've dealt with depression since childhood. I'm sorry about that. And holidays make me anxious and sad. This really helps me because I don't feel alone. So thank you, even Simply, and the community for being here and being awesome. Thank you for being here and just chilling and chatting. That's what we're here for. I made a press-on set with hot wire pink underneath and rainbow snow on top. That looks like my outfit. I love it. All right, I think we're almost good, but I'm gonna just prep my stuff. So I have my acetone if I need to do a little swipey poo. Clean up brush. Let's just move these aside for now. The acetone here. Don't drink this. Ooh, look how my sleeve looks. Wow. Stunning. Sorry. I'm highly distracted by... Okay. One coat black. You know, the goat. Oh, I mean to make chat white. I just like having a paper towel near me so I can dab if I need to. Also, don't mind this if you see it. I fell up the stairs and then I put like a silicone scar sheet on it just to help it heal. So that's what that is. I fell up the stairs, but I was holding a cup of tea. I saved the tea and my nails because I was like, I fell like this. Let's paint. Here's our base, one coat black. I'm just being very careful for no flooding. No flooding the cuticle. I'm not talking because I'm concentrating really hard. Yeah, perfect. One coat black. You saw it here live. Okay. do my thumb. I find it hard to paint my thumb in the air. Like, I just don't care. Wow, do we not have to go back for a second time at all? I mean, like, there might be like one tiny thing I might... Oh, there's a tiny bit of cleanup required on aisle 3. Nicely done. Thank you. We are ending the year with a nice, easy coat of 1 coat black. With no cuticle floods. Just a little right there. That's fine. And let me just see if there's like any obvious things I should outline. Maybe just a little there just to clean it up just a tiny bit. Once I put on like the magnetic taco or whatever, like it won't really matter. Like you're not really gonna see that clean line anyways. Perfect. Okay, next. The order matters because if I do the magnetic taco over top of the other things, you're gonna disguise them at certain angles. So I do think magnetic taco would go first, and then I put stuff on top. And then at that point I can also like assess, do I need both of these? You know what I mean? So that, I think that's what I'm thinking. Now, there's more than one way to do, you know, a magnetic taco or magnetic polish. And typically, I usually just do this way, right? Where you create the cat eye like that, where it's like makes a line, and that line is kind of 3D and it moves on the nail. Just pretend that's a nail. It's gonna fade because it's wet in the bottle. So that's what I would normally do. But I kind of think like the more, I don't know if elegant's the right word, but kind of more subdued, changey look of the velvet, like more transient, ethereal look makes more sense because it almost looks like a 3D crystal, like what's on the dress, which is 3D like crystals. So reminder, that's the dress. If you zoom in, there's they are 3D. It's not flat. So them having like different facets, and then you kind of like see them in the light. That reminds me a bit more of the what is known as velvet style or crystal dome or just crystal style of doing magnetics. Now you can do that with this by holding it on one side and then on the other side. It's not really gonna work in the bottle, but like that's how people do it with this magnet. Or you can get a more expensive magnet and do it easier in a way without thinking about it, without like thinking of how long and the technique. So maybe I can find one of those. I don't know. Let's see what's in my fancy purse. Like oh, this is what I'm gonna wear to match my dress. Do you like my purse? I got it to match my dress. Okay, I gotta be careful because my nails are wet, but let's see what I have in here. A prototype! Careful, it's metal. Don't put it near metal. Careful, it's magnetic. Don't put it near metal. Here's just a little prototype I have. Make sure there's no metal around. And here's what I would call a super magnet. Sometimes people refer to this as a 30-pound magnet, or a horseshoe magnet, or a U-shaped magnet, or a C-shaped magnet. It's very super though, because it has a strength factor that is much stronger than the small magnet, which I'm holding at a very big distance because you can't put them near each other. Or near any metal, right? So make sure metal's away. Safety first. Okay, so this is, I'm using OG Magnetic Taco here because I'm gonna put hollow on top. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna paint one nail first. You can't wait for this. You can't wait to watch me do this. Me neither. This is so exciting, so riveting. I'm gonna do a nice thick coat because I want like a lot to disperse. Just an entire nail. And then I'm gonna take this guy and I'm gonna throw my nail in the middle. And just hold it there and see how it already is creating what people refer to as the crystal dome or crystal or 3D effect. I don't want to move it around too much, but you'll see after. And then what's happening is it's gonna dry while the magnet is doing its work at pulling the pigments or pushing the pigments apart. So you can just rest your nail. I've seen people also paint their nail inside the magnet. Could do that. I just find that's harder for me to move the brush around the side of my nail because my nails are very curved. So I like to paint it and then throw it in the super magnet immediately, but up to you. So I would probably do like 1 minute of just making sure the pigment dries before you change nails. We are just painting with prototypes. I should have started a timer. Actually, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just texting Ben New Year's plans. Thank you, Caroline. Is that Holo Taco 30-pound magnet that will be coming out soon? Could be a prototype. Could be a prototype. Could not be. Who knows? All right, I'm gonna pull out my timer just so I can easily keep track, although I could have done that using the stream, but that's fine. I know that's at least a minute, so don't need to do that. Okay, so now let's do our next nail. Let's see. See, look. So what happens is from one angle, you see the base, black, and then the other angle, you see the silver. And it kind of like rolls across the nail like a crystal dome. So let's do that again on a bigger nail. Always make sure you shake your magnetic polish and don't leave it near the any magnet really, because then you're kind of pulling it around. You want it to be like nicely evenly shooketh and away from a magnet so it's properly dispersed on the brush when you go to paint. Bloop. Hold it still. I have to fight the urge to like go back and forth. Okay, I'm starting my timer. So I always do at least 60 seconds. Longer is always better. And that's when you're working with regular nail polish that's not gel. It doesn't cure or dry immediately, right? So you do want to let it like air dry as much as possible. Now we know nail polish doesn't air dry perfectly in 60 seconds. Like it does take longer than that. So if you have more time, then that's usually better. Like if you can afford to wait while you're doing something, you know, you're watching TV, whatever, you're just don't have your phone right beside a giant magnet. But you do want to wait. So patience is required for magnetics, no matter what technique of magnetic you're doing. I'm also shooketh by the gorgeousness. Like, you can see this. This is what, like, I feel like my dress is kind of like. It's like a microcosm of that. Like, ah! Ah! Why is it so loud? That shook. Did you guys, was that as loud for you? What the fuck? Oh my god. Okay, I get it. Oh, good lord. Okay, next. Okay, I'm ready. Ready, and super magnetize me, baby. Okay, I'm gonna start it again. I turned down the volume. Goodness gracious. Good lord. My heart rate. You scared me? That's a friend's ringtone? That's a friend's ringtone? That's always the alarm. Isn't it like the default iPhone alarm? Do you go thicker than normal for a magnetic topper? Good question. Yes, I do. Maybe some don't. But I find the heavier you lay on a magnetic polish, topper or just full coverage, the more wet it is. And the more wet it is, the better at the degree of pull, the degree of the effect is. If you just do like a very thin coat and you're kind of pulling the formula out, whatever effect you do is going to be like less obvious, I find. So I do a generous coat, just try not to like flood the cuticles. As generous as you can without flooding the cuticles, because then that's just kind of messy. On the survey, I said no to a more expensive magnet, but seeing this beauty, I've changed my mind. And that's totally fair, right? Like, not everyone said they'd be interested in purchasing something that is more expensive to do something that our very inexpensive, you know, other product can hypothetically do. But there's some people who would pay more money to get something done easier or just to try something new. So, heard. But then there's other people who may choose not to. And that's okay. If it doesn't make sense for you, or you don't like magnetics, or you don't see yourself doing this, that's fine. Which is good that not everyone wants it, because it's expensive and hard to get these days. Those, you know, what do they say? Like rare earth magnets, you know, tariffs and praise be America. Very challenging. Anyways, so don't buy it if you don't need it. I mean, hypothetically, of course. Okay, I think I just... Sorry, I reset my timer. Sorry, I'm talking to Ben at the same time about all of our New Year's plans. She's a busy girl. Ben, what did you pick up from LCBO? Ben's a tequila margarita boy now, so I told him I would make him a plain margarita. Although I did come up with a midnight margarita idea. I could tell you what that is for the 20% of you doing something. Or maybe the people at home, you know, if you're into margaritas. It's Ben's new favorite drink. He discovered it when we were in Mexico. Oops, I put this too close to the magnet, so I'm gonna shake it up and put it away. Don't make the new magnet limited edition. I wouldn't by choice. There's a possibility it sells out and it takes a while to get more, though. That's just the supply chain with this thing. And also, we hypothetically wouldn't stock infinite amounts because they're incredibly expensive, and I don't know if everyone wants it. Actually, I know for a fact that not everyone wants it, so. See, we collected that data. I didn't have to guess. Go, 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 go. Blue! I do agree, this is like a lot easier to just like throw your nail on there and not have to think about it. How incredibly expensive? The retail value of this style of magnet is usually just under 30, or I've seen them like 30. Like, I've bought some off Amazon for like $35, $40. That's Canadian. They're just more expensive to make and manufacture, I guess, because like this entire thing it's really heavy too. It's a lot larger of like a piece of magnet than our little small, you know, easy ones that are not expensive. But, you know, if it's something you're interested in, then sure. If it's not worth it to you, that's fine. Yeah, my Amazon one was around $30. Yeah, that's kind of the standard rate. Did we hear an ETA? I want to return my Uggo red one. Oh yeah, the standard. They're usually red because magnets are red, right? Like, even if you Google like magnets, like clip art, right? They're always red with a silver edge. I don't know who decided that. Like the emoji, right? That it's literally that emoji. That is a super magnet, or some people refer to it as a 30-pound magnet, a horseshoe magnet. I guess not all of them are pull with 30-pound strength. There's variants, I'm sure, but that's kind of like a standard size. Does the magnet not affect the other untried nails? So I don't think so, because whatever is happening, the magnetic pull is doing so in between these fields. So the nails on the side are the same. Like they're fading slightly because they weren't like 100% dry. They were like 80% dry, right? But we're gonna lock it in with a glossy taco and redo it. So that also helps strengthen the effect. Okay, so now I'm gonna do my thumb. Normally I would probably put this on the edge of my desk and then go like this, right? Because that would be like less prone to error. But I'm gonna have to hold it up just to show you what's going on. Okay, so last nail. And immediately it's like competing on different sides. Actually, I can move it around because I'm not actually moving my thumb. I'm moving the magnet. So it kind of just looks like a line from one side, but as it kind of disperses, because it's regular polish and it's not like flash drying, it turns more into a crystal dome. And this is just the easiest way of doing this. I know there's like a niche community who have like done spinning insane things or would do it sideways, like halfway down. Like there's other things you can do, but I think the point of this is like, just make it foolproof. Just put your nail in the middle and you can get something really kind of 3D looking. You don't need to be skilled, really. I mean, you need to know how to paint your nails. I'm not saying there's zero skill, but like it's simple. Cheers. That's very cool magic. It is very cool magic. Whee! And you can do this with our or any regular magnetic wand. You can make this look. I made it way back when we first launched our Magnetic Magic collection, and there was pictures of Love Spell done 3 ways, right? I did this effect using it. I just think some people find it confusing to know how to do that effect, and I get it. I also find that effect doesn't always demonstrate the like polar ends of the polish as effectively because it kind of blends it. This plain silver magnetic toggle over black isn't the best example of what I mean, but I mean like if we had off the grid, you know, like a more complex magnetic nail polish, if you did it this way, it would really like kind of be confusing, like what color is the polish and what is the magnetic part, I find. But if you do the cat eye line effect, it's like really obvious. So I just think it's like a good way to shop for magnetics, like you know exactly what the pull is, and it's the most straightforward and cheapest way to do magnetics is just do that line sideways, done. But there are many other ways to do magnetics too. I just also keep in mind like the simpler for people, the more approachable, the more likely they are to stick with something, because magnetics are already a bit of a, you know, you have to have patience. There more room for user error. That's exactly it. Yeah. Okay. Let's look at my hand. Wow. Wow. See, it's like black. And then I move and it's like silver. And then it goes back to black. And it really just depends on the angle that you're looking at it. So I feel like this alone is so flashy and reminds me of the dress. But I can't stop there. I cannot stop there. I need to add something on top of this. It's like they're dancing. They're going to a New Year's party. Okay. I'm gonna safely put the magnet somewhere where there's no metal, right here. Which like goes into your face. By your face, I mean the camera. Okay. I kind of want to do Diamond Dasher Taco and Reflective. Is that insane? Yes. I don't care. Just like a little bit. She needs Diamond Dasher? I know. Yes. Okay, so we're going to disguise this like very clean crystal, black crystal look. It's not going to look this simple, but this is very flashy, very cool on its own. Yes. Actually, I think I need to keep this because as I re-wet the polish, I'm gonna wanna just at least do that for a little bit so I don't make the magnetic pigments just disperse. You wanna do that probably on every coat would be best practice, including the Glassy Taco. So here's Diamond Dasher Taco from the Advent Calendar, which is full of holographic, diamond-shaped, and hex glitters. And I find this is like the jewels on my dress. We might have to also pull one out. Can I get a yogurt lid? Yeah, I kind of want to just pull out a diamond specifically. Here, you can watch me dig. I'm digging for diamonds. Oh, we didn't even get one. There's one. That was a hex glitter. I just want to throw one on there. I got a big hex, but please bring it back. I don't think we can bring them all back. Or maybe we can, because a lot of you picked 8. Which, like... But also a lot of you didn't. It's very polarized results in the Advent Calendar survey where we did ask people who purchased the Advent Calendar how many should, if we could hypothetically bring back, how many would be fair to bring back. But I'll tell you, of the 3 toppers, Diamond Dasher Taco was not the top voted. So... okay, I think that's fine for this stage anyways. Okay, I don't think I need to pull any. I got a nice even distribution, so I'm just gonna do a quick little magnetizy. Obsessed with Diamond Dasher on my third set of the bottle. You bought 3 advent calendars? I was lucky enough to get the calendar, and I believe all of them should be brought back. Okay, here, I'll ask the chat while we're waiting and magnetizing. How many advent shades should return? I'm sorry, I'm typing with one hand over this. I'll say all 8. I know we only have 4 poll options, but let's say 6 to 7. No, that's not gonna work. 6 to 7. I'll do like 4 to 5. That's like roughly half. 4 to 5. And then I'll do 3 or less. None of them. Too bad. And I know from previous polls that most of this audience purchased or was able to get the advent calendar. So you already have it. So it's not like you need it. Well, most of you, I know there's like, I think it was 20 or 30% who didn't end up getting it, but most of you do have it. So think of others during this vote. All right, we continue painting. It really looks like I'm painting on like crystal glass. So pretty. Let's put that one there. Yeah. Okay, I think I got a good lucky distribution too, so I don't need to place anything. Bloop. Did I spell it wrong? No. Oh, 6, 7. You guys are children. 6, 7. I still don't know what that means, but okay. I thought of others when I voted all 8 because I don't love metallics, but I know other people do. That's very kind and altruistic of you. Let's keep that up in 2026. Let's think of other people. Internet. It means nothing. Okay, good. So I'm correct. It doesn't mean anything to me if it means nothing to children. Perfect. Okay, we got another lucky distribution. No need to tap one on. Bloop. Okay, let's see what chat says. Hypothetically, of course, how many advent shades should return? A third of you said all 8, and then it drops. 14 of you said 6 to 7, and then just over a third said 4 to 5, which is like about half, and 16% said 3 or less. This is similar to the distribution I saw in the Advent post-purchase survey that we sent out to people who had purchased the Advent calendar in the last couple weeks. We sent it out in the last couple weeks, not purchased in the last couple weeks. But yeah, people are either, it's like very weighted. You're either weighted towards give me all 8, or you're like, no, only bring back half. Which is just like an arbitrary thing to decide on behalf of other people, right? The social psychology is fascinating. Oh, I can't drink my water. It's metal. I can't open it. No, I'm gonna die of thirst. Okay, let's do the thumb. It's interesting that people that got the calendar would want all 8. That feels hoardery. But I think those people are thinking of it for other people. That's my interpretation. Like, they want others to have the chance to get all of them. Or they would be happy to repurchase all of them again, I guess. But I don't think that's like hoardery. I was looking at it from a practical standpoint. It didn't seem practical to bring all 8 back to HOLO Taco. But I'd love for everyone to have the option to get them. If they already have all the Advent shades, shouldn't the potential new purchasers be given more weight anyways? Yeah, I hear you that those people didn't get to enjoy any of them. But I did want to kind of see what the people who did buy it, who, you know, feel like they got exclusivity or something because it's sold out, what do they think? What do they think is fair? That's why I voted all 8. I don't need them, but want others to have them. Also, it was very like, hypothetically, if we could do all of them, it's not like, let's do all of them just for fun. You know what I mean? Like, it was just more of an experimental thought question that I thought was interesting. I would buy all the toppers in full size. Toppers are definitely versatile. I can hear you on that even if you feel like they've lost the limited edition factor because they returned, they're more staple in a way that they can extend beyond a certain release in a way. Like you can use them more in combos than a solo shade. Okay, let's see where we're at. So I've got Diamond Dasher Taco now on top, and see how it like stands out when I twist my nails. And I'm seeing I'm seeing through the magnetic taco and I'm seeing the black, and then I go like that and it's like flash. We are slowly becoming my dress. Tomorrow's my birthday. Want to share some spoilers? You've been getting them. Oh! Okay. Last thing I don't need to do, but I want to do anyways, is add a reflective toggle, because if there's flash photography, then it'll be even more in your face. I am slowly becoming a disco ball. Not just my dress, not just my shoes, not just the Apple Watch band I bought. I'm not wearing it now, but I'll show you on Snapchat. I'm literally gonna turn into a disco ball. So this is reflective taco. And it's just like a little dusting. Also, I like my nails thick, so deal with it. Okay. And we are just remagnetizing only because anytime you add a layer, you're re-wetting the magnetic polish, and that can cause it to disperse unless the magnet's in place. From sock to disco ball, the Simplynailogical story. I mean, full form is like a holographic disco ball. Let's be real. I am the chandelier. Yes, like Sia. I'll hang from it and rip it out of the ceiling. What was she wearing on her other hand? I'm wearing a combo, kind of similar to what we're doing, but more simple. It's actually gift receipt, which is a silver frosted metal with hollow magnetic taco on top, done the same way that we did this, but it's not as obvious because it's silver on silver. But it's still giving you that like delicate 3D but silver look, which I like. This hand has just been sad lately. We're hoping things turn up for her in 2026. Just a little reflective taco, which you can probably barely tell. Like a little, you see a little, just tiny little stop sign flicker. But I think it'll help when I point the flash at my nails, basically. Is Ben wearing a tux? He better be. He has like a suit jacket and I think like a bow tie of some kind. So I don't know. We'll see. I'll take his picture though. Aurora store. I want everyone to be able to get everything. Yeah, in theory, me too. If people have their panties in a bunch but supposed to be limited edition, then they get the packaging. Yeah, great point. And that's kind of how we've treated past limited editions that have come back. Like Burstone never did not come back with that limited edition special unicarton, like the Burstone style carton. I know that wasn't like a collection box, but even the individuals, like, yeah. So we do try and have some special factor like that saved. But I agree with you. If we restock some of the Advent shades, we would not be restocking the Advent calendar packaging itself. Absolutely not. Reflective Choco is on my wish list. It's such a good, like, simple addition. I really like it over dark colors though. But like, you could put this over Silent Night or just like any plain blue. I don't know, it's not. It literally can't stop staring at my other nails, the camera. But it's just like such a pretty silver. And even if you don't have the sparkly flashlighting on, it's kind of just like a sparkling rhinestone dress from afar. I do prefer it over darker colors because then it actually reads like sparkly bright silver. If you put it over light colors and you're just in regular shade or like ugly office lighting, it can kind of just look like gray dust specks. But I guess so could any taco that is even hollow. Those will look kind of gray over white. But, you know, if you want to just spice up something, I love it. Okay, the nails are getting so thick, but I kind of like it. That's why I like late checkout. It has the gold reflective. Yeah, late checkout's a good one. That's a good like New Year shade if you're looking for like an indigo kind of purple, like glowy vibe. I'm doing a black and white theme tonight. I'm eyeballing the featured guest collection. Or you mean that polish featured guest? Yeah. Depends if you're doing nail art or a combo. Is the one coat chrome's one of those finishes that's hard to make any more colors? Yes. That formula looks the chromiest in very pale shades. So pale pink, pale purple, pale gold, silver. It looks the best. We have formulated it or prototyped it in like deeper, richer shades, but I think your expectations of like how shiny a deep red chrome would be like that's just not how the formula works. If you darken it, you erode some of the metallic factors unless you're doing gel and it's powder. Like that's not regular nail polish, so that's not the same thing. So if we ever do release, like just have, for example, like a red chrome, it wouldn't be as shiny as World's First Silver. It's not possible in the land of nail polish cosmetics, regular nail polish. That is something we would release. But that being said, like you can kind of get close. Oops, I have a crystal poking out. You can get close, but it's not gonna be like World's First, where it's like, whoa. Was that a hint? No. I've mentioned this before. Like, I've explained this I've had this exact question, I think. And like, yeah, we have prototyped it, and I just like didn't think it was like chromy enough. I mean, it's very pretty, but I don't think I would release it like alongside for example, our one coat chromes, because then people be like, why isn't this one as chromy? And I have to explain myself. The tea is empty and I can't open my water bottle. Wait, let's see if I can do it away from the magnet. Yeah, I did it. I couldn't find another water bottle with like a straw today. Okay. Last step is a glossy taco. So let's do a full reveal when I have a taco on, because then it'll actually be super shiny and smoother. Simply, your nails look beautiful. Thank you. They're on their way to looking like my dress. Okay, so just taking my nice thick coat glossy taco. And that you want to float this on your nail because there's a lot of thick going on, right? Like there's a lot. So I'm just going to float. Float. Try not to drag everything down. Okay, and then I'm going to remagnetize as my final time. I know every single time, but it just helps. And since you're not really actively have to do anything except put a finger in there, like why not? Anyone tried the magnetic choppers over world's first? Yes, I did on the sample wheel. Here. Let me find it. Oh. No, I didn't. It's like the one I didn't do. But you can see the 3 world, like the WF. I have Diamond Dasher Taco over it. That one's easy to spot. Rainbow Snow over it. And Reflective Taco. This is gift receipt with Hollow Magnetic Taco done cat eye style. It's exactly the same I have on this hand, but my hand was done the super magnet style. But you could see how World's First is like smoother. Like you can tell which one is like the smooth silver underneath as opposed to like more glittery under base. I think it would work. It would look pretty, but it's silver on silver. So it's not going to be like super obvious, but you could see it for like just a little flash. Kind of like, it would kind of look like this. Gift receipt is just more, has a little more texture to it, whereas World's First is super smooth. But I think that would also work. Okay, that was probably a minute. Let's do our other nail. Oops, I carried a hair. That was a very thick and wet glossy taco. What I like is this doesn't impact the magnet or cleanup brush. So I've been able to clean in the magnet and it doesn't catch on anything. I guess it's not heavy metals or whatever the magnet needs it to suck. Oh, sorry, that was my head. You want to see my hair? That's that bleached cherry look. It's a 30-pound Magnum, baby. You know what's unfortunate? Is that, like, why isn't there a 40-pound Magnum? Just so I could make that joke. Yes, chat, exactly. I needed a 40-pound Magnum. I have cherry Coke hair. Yeah, that's what I'm telling myself. So I don't have to diet again. I actually think I'm going to make another appointment just to get, like, a toner. So it just becomes more orange instead of kind of pink. I don't even know how to describe this color. Wait, did I just do this nail? No, I did this nail, right? Did I paint my middle nail already? Oh my god, what's happening? I just blacked back in. It's so shiny, like, it's tripping me out. Like, it looks like I could have done Glossy Taco already. I didn't do my middle nail, right? Middle nail is next. Okay, if at least 3 people say that, then I just blacked back in. I remember cherry vanilla Coke, right? That's my hair color. Not yet. Okay. Not yet. Okay. Oh, whew. I don't want a Glossy Taco twice because then I would pull it. I have done that before. Like, I just forgot where I was at. Probably because I was, like, intently watching or actively doing something else while painting. And then I just kind of stopped thinking about what I was painting. And then I, like, did the Glossy Taco on a nail that I'd already Glossy Tacoed. And it was, like, just, like, kind of pulling the thickness up again. And I was just like, fuck. So I have done this. I'm like, I'm so stupid. Why can't I just look down and concentrate and know what I did next? Like, what? How does that even happen? Just pay attention, right? But no. I mean, when I'm talking and streaming, that I can understand. But when I'm just, like, alone upstairs doing stuff, like, why can't I keep track? I always try and do 8 things at once. The mind wanders. Old age? Yeah. I'm a 37-year-old lady, but I have a really fancy New Year's Eve day outfit. This is my New Year's Eve day outfit. The nails will match the nighttime look. From day to night. Take your makeup from day to night. Maybe it's Maybelline. It's just, that sounds like a 90s mascara ad, doesn't it? You're a 30-something-year-old lady with a lot going on. What's gonna happen when I'm like 40 and I have to change that part of my bio? Like, I don't want to do that. No, thank you. I'm just a 30-something-year-old lady forever. In my mind and spirit, that's where I will remain. $37 is closer to 40 than 30. Yeah, but I'm still a 30-something-year-old lady. Duh. We won't say anything. Forever 30. Yeah. Time stopped during COVID anyways. Don't you know this? Nothing has happened since. We're all stuck. Oh, it's so glassy and pretty. Oh, I love it. I love it. 10-year-old lady. Mentally, I'm still 19. That's kind of young to be mentally still. How am I 26? I think I'm mentally... Is there like a test for this? I feel like I'm mentally 27. Yeah. Like my brain is more like, "Ooh, this is fun. Oh my god, I love these sparkly lights." Like, "Oh yeah, I want to decorate my house and add a rainbow mirror that looks like the Rainbow Road." Like I want to do that. Now, the reason why I don't say like 17 or 18 is cuz I don't think I'm mentally that young. Like I still have a, you know, emotional maturity and general responsibility that I don't think I would associate with myself at 17, 18. But 27, like, that's just how I feel mentally, you know? Basically, like, 10 years younger than I actually am. Does anyone else feel like they're mentally just 10 years younger? Is that, like, a thing? Or do you feel that your mental age is accurate? Let's do a poll. My mental age is 10 years younger than me. Around the same. Almost spilled the glass taco. 10 years older. Wow, that's not 10. Or I don't know. Huh? There. Okay, I know these options don't cover all the bases, but you feel me? Just go for the vibes. And to be clear, I don't mean like if you think your mental age is young, like that is to imply like you're more stupid. That's not what I mean at all. Like I just mean like you just feel like more, you know, carefree, or responsibilities are looked at differently. Like it's really not like I feel like I'm 12 and hadn't learned how to cross the street properly. Like that's not what I mean. Although I didn't include like I feel like a child. Okay, we're doing the last nail with the glassy taco. Yeah, when I say I feel like I'm 10 years mentally younger, I don't think I'm 10 years less intelligent. Because, like, I feel like it's the same level of intelligence as just different, you know, experiences. Girl what? Girl you. Gossip girl. Body says I'm 10 years old. Yeah, that's a different question. How old does your body feel? Let's see what chat says. My mental age is 10 years younger than yourself. 46%. 33% feel around the same. They're accurately feeling like they're their age in their minds. 9% mentally feel older. I feel like that's probably Ben. If he took this poll, he would think he's like a boomer. But he's not actually. 11% are confused with the question. That's fair. So yeah, 46% of you, the majority group, is feeling like me. Like we just think we're younger. I guess that's more common. That makes sense. Okay. Are you ready for the final reveal?
What do you think? What do you think?
Look, when I turn it, it's black, and you see Diamond Dasher Taco, right? And then it goes bam, silver. It just has so much dimension to it. Here, let's just do a close-up of the thumb, too. Oh, and see reflective, like catching the light. Look, when it's like flashed. Oh, fuck, that's so pretty. Oh my god, I love it. Let's look even closer. Oh, I gotta stabilize my hand. Wow. I gotta go every angle. Black. silver. And it's got hollow and the little bit of reflective. Stunning. Now my nails look like my dress. Did we do it, chat? Is this basically the spirit? Where's the other picture? I think we captured the spirit of the dress.
What do you think? What do you think?
Again! We have a mini polished mountain too, so this is exciting. What do you think? Do my nails match my dress? I think they look so thick and shiny and glassy and like I'm wearing gel. I mean, I have like 5 layers on. Okay, let's do a recap of what I used in case you want to copy me for your evening out or in. I have to put it in the order. Okay. We achieved this. What should we call this? Like evening formal New Year's blitz? Like what? I need a name. This is just, there's a lot going on. It's like the extra New Year's silver girl, silver bell. It is kind of like magic. It's like the clock strikes magnetic. Brilliant. The clock strikes magnetic. Absolutely stunning. Bold silver crystal dome, Manny. Silver bell. Diamond's Eve. The clock strikes magnetic. The black tie event. 2K26. Into the future. This is a very futuristic Manny. Actually, so this looks futuristic. I look like an android. Silver bell of the ball drop. New Year's Eve disco ball. Glassy sleigh. Crystal ball looking into your future. You should do macro photos? I should. I'll just take some with my phone and put it on Snapchat. Okay, here's what we did. 1 coat of 1 coat black. Magnetic taco, the OG just silver one. Done with a super magnet that's 30, it's a 30-pound baby magnet. It's a prototype right there. To get that velvet or crystal dome effect. So it's not a line, it's more like a magnetic wash that kind of moves like it's dancing, like at the ball. And then we got Diamond Dasher Taco to represent like the big jewels. And I also like that it does give a little bit of rainbow, so it's not just silver. That's just me though. And then Reflective Taco, which you can't really see at first, but if there's flash photography or I'm going through my phone or I'm like taking pictures through my phone and I use the flash, then it'll light up absolutely so pretty. So I think this Manny absolutely slaps, and it matches my other hand. It like kind of complements it. I know this other hand looks like it's from another dimension, being short and just silver, but I always have my hands differently, and I feel like these still work together. They're still wearing, they can wear the same dress. You need that magnet? Well, maybe one day if you're nice to me in 2026. What does 30 pound mean? It doesn't actually weigh that. Imagine this was 30 pounds and I could just throw it around. Don't throw it around, but no, it means the pull force is 30 pounds. I don't really know either what that actually means, but that's just what the industry says about it. It can pull 30 pounds. But like, can it? Should I test it on a dumbbell? I don't think that's how that works. But like, what do you mean? I want a 40 pound. How do we be nicer to Simply? You are nice, real bad muse. What do you mean, be nice? You are all very nice. Everyone was way too nice on my dress post. 7,000 people were way too nice. What the hell? All right, I'm gonna let you guys go enjoy your evenings, whether you're at home alone, watching Stranger Things, or you're painting your nails. If you did paint your nails with a New Year's Manny, feel free to share it in the Simply Discord. And I'm also gonna post this so you'll see like more up close on Snapchat. I'll probably put this on Instagram too, just because like it deserves to go everywhere. Let's be honest. And if you're following me on Snapchat, Simplynailogical without the L, I will post everything from tonight's Ben and Christine's New Year's little celebration. So you can come to my party. There you go. You're formally invited. Thank you for helping me pick a dress and matching my nails to my dress. And I think it looks stunning. And now I'm going to shower, change out of my morning New Year's outfit, and slowly get into the evening mode. Happy New Year, everyone. This is the last stream of the year. The next time I will see you guys is Saturday. What are we doing? I don't know. I haven't, like, this week is just a what's happening. Yes, BB No Money Girl. Oh, Lord. All right, everyone. I hope you have a really happy, wonderful new year, whether you sleep through it or not. And big shout out to the mods. They've been a huge help this year. And the Menchie Gang and everyone, cats, dogs, your moms. And I will see you guys next year. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see y'all later. Bye. Bye, lady.